path to the opposition.
That sounds like baseball. Baseball.
I love baseball. Hello and good evening and happy World Series wherever you might be celebrating. Here on Live Long and Podcast, it's time for our next edition of Star Trek Radio Theater. It's been a minute, and we are back. We got the whole crew here, well, most of them, the ones we could wrangle for this evening on a Friday night while the Blue Jays are engaging with the Los Angeles Dodgers of Game 1 of the 2025.
Basically everybody who doesn't have a life.
Right, and we found them all, and we got a great cast here to bring you another episode. We're doing Star Trek: The Next Generations, A Matter of Perspective from the third season. It aired in 1990. It's a great story written by Ed Zuckerman, and we'll introduce the whole cast here. Everyone's kind of got a different role to play, and we're going to be doing a live script read here. And in this episode, Commander Riker is accused of murdering a scientist, and he faces an extradition hearing aboard the Enterprise, where each witness version of events is recreated in the holodeck. Meanwhile, the crew races to resolve a mysterious radiation threat to the ship. So here we're going to be bringing this amazing story together. And with no further ado, we will get into it. I hope you enjoy the show. And thanks to all those who helped pull this together. Really, really great. Okay, so let's bring in our thing. And we are going to be starting with the first sound cue as we head into it here. All right, let's get going, everybody.
We focus on an art class. Several crew members, including Captain Picard, are at easels painting. A nude woman is posing in the center of the room. Picard's painting of the woman is not good. Data walks in, glances briefly at the woman, and makes his way over to Picard.
Captain, we've arrived at Tanuga 4. The away team has completed the survey of Dr. Apgar's work and is ready to return to the ship.
Good.
Data's eyes shift to Picard's canvas. Picard encourages him.
Please, feel free to examine the work of the other students, too.
Ensign Williams' striking style is heavily influenced by geometric constructivism.
Lieutenant Wright has effectively... Oh, that's you. Sorry. Drunk.
Lieutenant Wright has effectively fused the incongruities of the surrealists with the irrationality of Dadaism.
They head back to Picard's canvas.
Interesting.
Oh, thank you. In what way?
While suggesting the free treatment a form usually attributes to Fauvism, this quite inappropriately attempts to juxtapose the disparate cubistic styles of Picasso and Leger. In addition, the use of color suggests a haphazard melange of clashing styles. Furthermore, the unsettling overtones of Proto-Vulcan influences suggest that when you...
Wait. Thank you, Mr. Data.
You're welcome, sir. If I can be of any further assistance...
No, thank you.
Data nods and exits the room.
Oh my god.
We focus on space. The Enterprise is in orbit around Tanuga 4.
Captain's log. Stardate 46310.4. After completing a delivery of dicocilum, is that right? To the Tanuga 4 research station, our away team has received an update from Dr. Nell Apgar on his efforts to create Krieger waves, a potentially valuable new power source.
We focus on the bridge. Picard enters.
Oh my, I just kicked a bucket. Excuse me. Welcome back, Mr. LaForge.
Thank you, sir.
Oh my god, what happened to you? Where's Commander Riker?
He's still at the station, sir. Dr. Apgar wanted to have a word with him.
Is there a reason that Mr. LaForge is a Muppet now? Are there any problems
Yes.
down there?
I have a floppy head, too.
Any problems, Mr. LaForge?
I'm thinking. Not with the scientific part of the mission, no, sir.
Riker to Enterprise. I'm ready to leave now.
No need to shout, Riker.
I'm sure Commander Riker will be able to explain everything, Captain.
Stand by, Commander. Engaging transport.
We focus on the transporter room.
Transporter room doing engineering. I have a power drain.
My God.
We focus on the bridge. The station explodes and the bridge crew are shocked.
Transporter room. Is Commander Riker aboard?
Not yet, Captain. I'm having trouble clearing the signal.
We focus on the transporter room. O'Brien presses a few buttons and the transporter engages.
Transporter room to bridge. He's aboard.
Why do you sound so surprised, Mr. O'Brien?
For a moment, we weren't sure you left the space station in time.
In time for what?
It just exploded, sir.
I thought the episode ended for a moment there. Captain's log. Supplemental. Commander Riker has informed me that Dr. Apgar was the only one aboard the space station when it exploded. We remain in orbit investigating the incident. Accident. But I mean, same thing.
We focus on the transporter room.
I've gone through the whole system, Captain. I can't find any malfunction in the transporter. Nothing that would cause an explosion like that.
We focus on the bridge.
Why was there a power drain before transport?
Shit. I don't know, sir.
I shall want an answer to that, Mr. O'Brien. I'm sure the Tanugans will, too. You drunk fuck.
Yes, sir.
Captain, the radiation and debris are consistent with an overload of the station's reactor core.
Were there any indications of reactor core problems while you were aboard the station?
No, sir.
Number one.
Riker shakes his head, but won't look at Picard. His reaction is similar to a child who's been caught doing something naughty.
Ugh, you pervert. Mr. LaForge, indicate that this was not an entirely routine mission.
It's a long story, sir, but I'm sure it doesn't have anything to do with this accident.
Captain, Chief Investigator Krog on the Targon Security Force requests permission to beam aboard.
Not so close, Lieutenant Worf. You smell. Captain, Chief Investigator granted. You will escort him to the bridge, Mr. Worf.
Aye, sir.
Perhaps you would tell me as much as possible prior to his arrival, number one.
We focus on the transporter room. A humanoid male beams in. His fancy hairstyling puts Pike's Peak to shame. He is a severe-looking man.
I'm Lieutenant Worf, head of ship security. I take you to be the captain.
Without a word in reply, Craig follows Worf out of the room. We focus on the bridge. Craig and Worf enter. Riker and Picard are awaiting their arrival.
Chief Investigator, welcome to the Enterprise. I'm Captain Picard. This is my first officer, Commander William Riker.
Craig rudely ignores the captain's greeting and walks right over to Riker.
Commander Riker, I'm here to take you into custody.
Custody? On what charge?
Suspicion of murder.
Murder? Now, wait a minute. You can't come on.
Chief Investigator, we are perfectly willing to cooperate with you, but if you keep
Then
doing defensive voices, it's going to be really hard, I'm telling you.
Then release the prisoner for transportation to the planet.
Let's continue this discussion in private.
Picard and Craig turn towards the ready room. Riker starts to follow.
Number one, you have the bridge.
Picard and Craig head into the ready room while Riker takes the captain's chair. Everyone on the bridge stares as he does so. We focus on the ready room. Craig and Picard are seated at the desk.
Just what evidence is there against my officer?
2 witnesses have come forward to describe Commander Riker's threats against Dr. Apgar.
Threats? I'm aware there was a private conversation between them.
Apparently, it was much more than just a private conversation, but we will have a chance to prove his innocence.
Investigator, in our system of jurisprudence, a man is innocent until proven guilty.
And in ours, he is guilty until he is proven innocent. And you are under our jurisdiction. If I understand the Federation regulations on these matters, I just happened to look them up before
I'm aware of Federation regulations, sir, and if you investigate them further, you will find the captain decides if extradition is warranted. And by the way, I really like Dixon Hill novels, and I will sucker you right in the fucking mouth if you don't stop talking to me like that. Prick.
Are you saying that you don't like the way I talk?
I am saying if there is sufficient cause to warrant a trial, I will release my officer into your custody.
Would you say you're close to your first officer, Captain?
That question is irrelevant here.
Really, Captain? You cannot believe that? How can I expect a fair and impartial decision?
I must protect the rights of my officer.
Well, I can appreciate that. But you will do it on the planet, not here. After all, what if you were to suddenly decide to leave this star system?
You have my word as a Starfleet officer that I will not.
Craig stands up, angry.
Unacceptable, Captain. You will turn him over to me for the interrogation now.
This guy sounds like a Star Fox character. For real. Interrogate him here.
Do a barrel roll.
We must recreate step by step, moment by moment, all the events leading to the explosion. We will require access to all of the witnesses, as well as the data from the lab's crown computers. It will be impossible to accomplish here.
Perhaps not. Bam, ba, ba, bam, ba, 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 right? Oh, never mind. Mr. Data, will you report to my ready room?
Aye, sir.
Jesus. It's talking to a tube. We may be able to assist you in recreating the events. Commander Data. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Data enters.
Commander Data, this is Chief Investigator Craig. Commander, by taking testimony from the away team and from witnesses provided by the investigator, would it be possible to program the holodeck to recreate what happened on the science station?
It would require construction and design specifications, full orthographic representations of the Krieger equipment, as well as visual representations and voice analysis of the persons involved. But it is possible.
Very well. Arrangements will be made to provide you with all the available information. I shall return shortly with our witnesses.
Commander, will you escort Investigator Craig to the transport room 3? The third one. It's in the hall.
Aye, sir.
Data and Craig leave.
Oh. My God. All the time I have to deal with this shit. Ensign Crusher, Mr. LaForge, we are going to recreate the resource station here on the holodeck. I want you to work with Commander Data on the preparations. In addition, Commander LaForge and Commander Riker, I want you to give the computer detailed depositions of everything you saw, everything you heard while you were on board. Counselor, I want you to assist me during this inquiry. My decision about the extradition will be based on the evidence presented during these recreations.
That whole speech took place on the bridge. Now Picard heads back to his ready room.
Captain, may I have a word with you?
I've told you before, Mr. Riker, no need to yell. Under these circumstances, number one, I think it would be inappropriate.
Oh.
Picard enters his ready room.
Second officer's log. Stardate 43611.6 point. Programming of the holodeck has taken 18 hours, 11 minutes, and now sorry. Programming of the holodeck has taken 18 hours, 11 minutes, and is now complete. All participants have entered their depositions, technical schematics, and complete records from the lab's ground computers, as well as Dr. Apgar's personal logs, have been included. The recreations will have a nominal 8.7% margin of error.
We focus on the holodeck. As Picard, Craig, Troy, and Riker enter, we see that it is a complete reconstruction of the station. Everyone looks around briefly and then sits down at a table to watch the testimonies.
Is there anything you'd like to say before we begin, number one?
Just this. I'm not a murderer. I went to the Tanugan lab as an official representative of Starfleet. I acted accordingly. I was there to evaluate Dr. Apgar's progress in the development of Krieger Wave Converter. That's all I was interested. Computer. Load deposition program Riker 1.
A Tanugan man and woman are standing, frozen, in the center of the room.
Run the simulation. Dr. Apgar, I'm Commander William Riker. Lieutenant Commander Geordie LaForge.
Hello.
My assistant, Tana. Well, let's get on with it, shall we?
Another woman comes in from another room.
Don't be in such a hurry, dear. Perhaps our guests would care for some refreshment.
My wife, Manua.
A pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Apgar. If you're prepared to get started, so are we.
Of course I'm prepared.
All right. Why don't you give me the overview of your research while Mr. LaForge and your assistant take a look at the experimental data?
Fine, whatever. I must say, Commander, I resent this early arrival. Starfleet will get its converter. I've had a few setbacks, that's all.
We're not here to pressure you, Doctor. We just want an update on your progress.
Tana, show the commander's assistant whatever he wants to see. Give him full access to our records.
Yes, Doctor. If you'll come with me. Our Lambda field generator is on the planet since it requires a minimum of 5,000 kilometers for the field to collimate.
Tana and Geordie move to the back of the room. Manua has been gazing at Riker the whole time.
Really, darling, you're being rude. After all, Commander Riker is willing to sit through all your prattle about Krieger waves. Let's have a drink, Commander, and we'll hear all about Krieger waves.
Manua takes Riker's arm and leads him away. Apgar follows, arms crossed. We focus on the holodeck, space station living quarters. Manua serves the three of them drinks and champagne flutes.
To your success, Doctor.
And the rewards that come with it.
Oh my God.
Apgar still seems irritated.
Riker, what is Starfleet doing here anyway? My delivery wasn't scheduled for another 3 months.
We were in the sector on another mission, and since you had already contacted Starfleet about the dicosilium, also known as dicosylum, it seemed like a good opportunity.
How interesting. Tell us about your dicocilium. I mean, this other mission.
Well, it's a study of a protostar cloud. The Enterprise will be back tomorrow.
The Enterprise just left you here?
We didn't want to inconvenience you. We've made arrangements for quarters on the planet.
I won't hear of such a thing, Commander. I insist you and Mr. LaForge stay with us.
I hardly think.
I know that you would prefer to be alone with your very important work, but I, for one, am glad for the company.
Manua flirts heavily with Riker. Apgar leaves.
Good. I must apologize for my husband's lack of social graces. He may be one of the great scientific minds in the galaxy, but he does come up a bit short in other areas.
Oh.
Perhaps dicocilium, if you know what I mean.
Riker looks uncomfortable and takes a drink from his glass.
Wait a minute, stop.
Computer, freeze program.
Then it's your testimony that it was Mrs. Apgar's idea for you to spend the night aboard the space station.
It's my testimony, and it's the truth.
Resume program.
We focus on the holodeck. Space station guest quarters. Manua and Riker enter.
Our guest quarters aren't luxurious, but I've tried to make this room warm and inviting.
I'll be very comfortable. Thank you. Good night.
Manua chuckles lightly and heads over to a panel, putting her hand on Riker's midsection as she passes.
The environmental controls are over here.
I'm sure I'll find everything I need.
And the door shuts by touching this panel.
Manua touches a button. And the door closes. Riker is uncomfortable.
Mrs. Apgar.
This is my sanctuary. Privacy is very important on a small station. I'm left alone here, often for hours.
She moves closer to Riker.
It's late, and I am tired.
She slips her dress off her shoulders.
Are you still tired, Commander?
Riker pulls her dress back up.
Ma'am, excuse me. I really think that you ought to leave.
Apgar enters and sees Riker's hand on his wife's shoulder. Riker removes his hand from Manua's shoulder.
I knew I'd find you with him. Did you think I didn't notice how you looked at him? I'm not the fool you take me for.
Doctor!
Apgar slaps Manua and then takes a swing at Riker, who dekes out of the way. Apgar falls against the bed.
Doctor, believe me, this has been a terrible mistake.
You won't get away with this. I'll see to it. I swear I will, Riker.
Apgar leaves and Manua follows him out.
Freeze program. Holy shit.
Picard and Craig turn to look at Riker.
I didn't see Dr. Apgar until the following morning when he asked to see me alone. Commander LaForge, return to the Enterprise. Resume program.
We focus on the holodeck, space station lab. Riker and Apgar are alone. Apgar is upset.
I suppose if I make a formal complaint, your report on my work won't be very good.
Doctor, this is going to have no impact on my report. It was a misunderstanding of the worst kind. We could straighten the entire thing out if you would ask Mrs. Apgar to join us.
My wife and my assistant have transported down to the planet. What are you going to put in your report, Riker? That there's no justification for all the extra dicocilium I've requested? That is
I don't understand why everyone's
early.
laughing. That's exactly how you say it.
Well, I believe it's pronounced dicocilium, but doctor,
I don't think so.
I can explain why I needed it. They have no idea what my problems are.
Mm-hmm.
There are explanations for all of it.
I don't need explanations.
You just need some good dicocilium.
Then we have nothing further to say to each other.
I'll tell my captain to expect your grievance.
Do that.
Riker to Enterprise. I'm ready to leave now.
Stand by, Commander. Engage your transport.
Freeze program. Then I return to the Enterprise.
And you have nothing further to add, Commander? Nothing about firing a phaser?
I never fired a phaser on the science station.
That's odd. Very odd. Captain Picard, is it not true that your sensors detected an energy drain just as Commander Riker began transport?
That's correct.
And have you been able to explain it?
Not to my knowledge.
We have. Our readings are quite clear about it. Information retrieved from the lab's ground computers indicate that a focused energy pulse was fired just as Commander Riker began transport. Furthermore, by analyzing the angle of trajectory, we have determined that it came from the very spot Commander Riker was standing. So then, will you allow me to show you my recreation of the end of this story? A speculation, if you will. Computer, run hypothetical Crag 1.
Riker and Apgar go back to their previous positions just before Riker contacted the Enterprise.
Riker to Enterprise. I'm ready to leave now.
Stand by, Commander. Engage your transport.
Just as Hollow Riker is about to beam out, he grabs his phaser and fires at a device in the middle of the lab.
Freeze program. 3 seconds later, the station exploded.
We focus on the bridge. LaForge, Data, and Wesley are at the science station analyzing some readings.
The Tanugans are right. Something was fired at the reactor core just before transport.
The energy signature would seem to indicate a phaser-like blast.
Well, it wasn't the commander's phaser. It couldn't have been. There's another answer. We're just not seeing it.
Was there anything else in the lab capable of creating this kind of energy discharge?
Not that I saw. Besides, how do you account for the fact that it came from Commander Riker's exact position? Damn it! I should have stayed with him!
Commander, sensors indicated a radiation burst. Deck 39, outside cargo bay 12.
Source.
Unknown, sir.
Computer. Identify type of radiation. Emissions not consistent with any known radiation.
Oh, why did we change that voice?
Bit of society, sir.
We focus on a corridor. Wesley and LaForge are examining a blistered hole in the wall.
What kind of radiation could do this? Make any sense to you?
I don't recognize it. Not even the main deflector puts out that kind of spillage.
Where would it be coming from?
I don't know, Wesley! But whatever it is, it's capable of putting a hole in solid uranium.
God.
We focus on the holodeck, space station lab. Craig enters with Manua. She looks far more subdued in a neck-to-ankle dress. Picard, Troy, and Riker are still at the same table. Manua takes an empty seat.
In a sense, we have already met Mrs. Apgar, so we shall dispense with introductions.
Mrs. Akbar, you understand the purpose of this hearing?
Manua nods.
We understand how difficult this will be for you. If you need a recess, please do not hesitate to ask.
Well, Would you like me to make a statement before we begin? Anything like that?
Yes, you're all Muppets. No. I just know he did it. He killed my husband.
Computer, load manual simulation 1.
We focus on the holodeck, space station living quarters.
Run program.
We see a much different scene. Manua looks to be the doting wife to Apgar's much less angry husband.
If you greet them with such a long face, they're going to assume something is wrong with the experiment.
I just need time. A little more time.
I'm certain they'll give you the time you need if you just show a little charm.
You do that so much better than I do.
Mwah.
Manua, someday I'll be able to reward you for all your patience. I'll get you everything you ever dreamed of.
I have all the reward I need. Now go on, I'll be right in.
Apgar leaves the bedroom and enters the lab. Riker and LaForge are waiting for him. We focus on the holodeck, space station lab.
Dr. Apgar, I'm Commander William Riker, Lieutenant Commander Geordie LaForge.
Hi.
My assistant, Tana. Well, let's get on with it, shall we?
Don't be in such a hurry, dear. Perhaps our guest would like some refreshment.
My wife, Manua.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Manua.
In this recreation, Manua seems much more focused on her husband. She clings to him as he speaks and is not eyeing Riker.
I'm anxious to get started.
If you wish.
I must say, I resent your early arrival, Commander. I have much work to do.
Doctor, I'll do everything in my power to make this as painless as possible for both of us. Do you assist your husband in his work?
Oh dear, no, don't ask me. I'm just a girl.
Whoa.
No, neither am I.
Now let's all forget our troubles with a big bowl of strawberry ice cream.
But I find this all fascinating, don't you?
Riker is seen leering at Manua. This appears to make her uncomfortable.
I'm very uncomfortable, but I still find this all fascinating, don't you?
Mr. LaForge,
Hi.
why don't you take a look at the doctor's experimental data? Later, you can give me an overview.
Fine, whatever. Starfleet will get its Krager wave converter. These things take time. I have a few setbacks, that's all.
Doctor, I'm not trying to put any pressure on you. I'm just here for your wife, really. So I'm sure my report will only underscore the need for continued support of your research.
Tana, I'll call up the records. Show the commander's assistant whatever he wants to see.
Yes, Doctor. If you'll come with me, our field generator is on the planet, since it requires a minimum of 5,000 kilometers for the field to collimate.
Darling, let Tana take care of that. I'm sure Commander Riker wants to hear how close you are to a breakthrough. I'll pour the two of you a drink and you can talk all about Krieger waves.
This time, Manua takes Apgar's arm and leads him out of the room. Riker follows. We focus on the holodeck, space station living quarters. Manua hands out the drinks again.
Commander?
To success.
Success!
Well, in a way, I suppose it's good that you're early. Manua's right. It gives me a chance to show you the progress we've been making.
I'd appreciate it if Commander LaForge and I could stay here until the Enterprise returns.
Riker is continually staring at Manua.
It's a little inconvenient.
It would help accelerate the process.
Well, if you wish, Commander. Now, where shall we start? Well, first of all, you should know that I'm very close to being able to culminate a Krieger wave field.
As Apgar explains his work, creepy Hollow Riker stares at Manua.
Mm-hmm.
We focus on the holodeck, space station guest quarters.
Our guest quarters are very modest, as am I, Cree.
Very charming. It has your touch.
The station is small and we don't often have guests. I use this as my sanctuary.
Now, who do you need sanctuary from?
Riker moves closer to Manua. He's trying to make first contact. She backs up, attempting to point out the panel on the wall.
The environmental controls are here.
Riker closes the doors.
Commander, please, it's late and I'm tired.
Riker grabs Manua, who attempts to push him back. He won't let go.
A man more interested in Krieger waves and dicocilium than in a lovely woman like you? How is that possible?
My husband is one of the great minds in the galaxy and we love each other very much.
Riker pulls her toward him.
Please don't.
It must be lonely. A princess in a very high tower.
Please, my husband will be looking for me.
Your sanctuary, remember?
Riker slips her dress off her shoulders.
Commander, don't, please!
The real Riker speaks up.
She's lying! That never happened!
You're never going to believe this, but I'm going to say freeze program.
Please!
Captain, you know that I would never act like that.
Commander... Shit.
Riker stands. Riker stands and starts to walk towards the recreation.
Commander Riker!
This isn't me! I wasn't the one who closed the door. I didn't proposition her, and I certainly didn't try to rape her.
Riker turns to the real Manua.
Why are you doing this?
It's exactly what happened.
Will, come on, sit down.
Riker returns to the table.
Resume program or whatever.
Sorry.
Please!
Apgar enters.
I knew you'd try this. Riker, do you think I didn't notice how you looked at her? I'm not the fool you take me for.
Apgar takes a swing at him, gets blocked, and is given 2 punches to the stomach in return.
You won't get away with this. Your career is over. I'll see to it. I swear I will, Riker.
If you report this, you'll be making a terrible mistake, Doctor. A terrible mistake.
Apgar and Manua leave.
Freeze program.
Your career was safe. He was a scientist. In another day, some fascinating bit of technical trivia would have distracted him. He would have forgotten about you and his complaint to Starfleet. Excuse me.
Manua leaves the holodeck.
Two elevators. Crazy. Well, we'll take a short recess. I think everyone has to probably pee, right? Everyone? Yeah, okay. Let's do that.
Picard and Craig leave. Riker turns to Troy.
Why? Why would she lie like that? She was lying. You could tell.
Will, I did not sense any deception from her.
Then you think that I would...
No, of course not. I know you. You do not have to convince me of anything.
We can't both be telling the truth.
It is the truth as each of you remembers it.
But her version puts a noose around my neck.
We focus on sickbay. Dr. Crusher is treating a patient.
This is healing beautifully. I think you can work on strengthening these muscles again.
Security to Dr. Crusher, evacuate. Repeat, evacuate. Radiation emissions are indicated in sickbay.
As Beverly, her nurse, and her patient leave, we see a hole being burned into the wall under a console. A short time later, Data, Wesley, LaForge, Riker, Picard, and Dr. Crusher are examining the damage.
It is definitely the same radiation that penetrated Deck 39. Highly focused, very powerful, but of an unknown origin.
If there should happen to be an engine core or the antimatter containment tanks, we'll be in big trouble, Captain.
Nerds. Do you have any theories?
Captain, Data's noticed something that's too strange to be a coincidence.
2 radiation events above the Enterprise occurred 5 hours, 22 minutes ago, and 3 seconds apart. The science station exploded yesterday at almost 4 times the interval.
There's a 0.0014 second variance we haven't been able to explain yet.
So you're saying there's a connection between the radiation burst and the explosion?
We do not have the evidence to support that conclusion at this time, Commander.
If they're right, we should be able to predict the next event.
We're expecting it in just over 5 hours.
Take every precaution to protect the ship's vital areas. We haven't identified the source before the time interval. We'll leave orbit. If you perceive any further danger, advise me immediately.
Picard leaves.
Bye. Oh,
Wesley?
Jeff.
Oh, it's not Jeff. It's.
Oh, that one didn't change. Sorry.
Oh yeah, it's Wesley.
Wesley?
Wesley.
Shut up!
Wesley?
Figure it out for you, Commander.
We focus on the holodeck. Tana, Apgar's assistant, is now being questioned.
After the fight, Dr. Apgar came to find me. He was very upset.
And he told you what happened?
Yes, he told me everything that happened.
Based on Tanya's deposition, we have recreated the incident in Commander Riker's quarters as Dr. Apgar described it to her. Computer?
Inspector? This is hearsay. She was a witness to this incident.
But Dr. Apgar is dead. Her statement is admissible according to Tanugan law. And I insist you consider it.
Well, we'll watch this evidence and we'll weigh it accordingly.
Computer? Run Tanya Simulation 3.
So many simulations.
We focus on the holodeck, space station guest quarters. Riker and Manua are wrapped around each other in a passionate kiss. Manua is partially undressed. The door is open.
Finally.
I knew I'd find the two of you together. Do you think I didn't notice how you were looking at each other? I'm not the fool you take me for.
Riker swings at Apgar and misses, and Apgar floors Riker with 3 good punches.
I'm going to report this, Riker. You can count on that.
You're a dead man, Apgar! A dead man!
Freeze program.
Damn,
And then
Riker,
Dr. Apgar came to find you.
Yes.
Run Tanya Simulation 4.
We focus on the holodeck, space station lab. Apgar and Tana are alone.
I want you to take Manua and beam down to Tanuga immediately.
But, Doctor, if he threatened you, you shouldn't stay.
I'm not leaving him here alone. He's capable of anything. I've got to protect our work.
I'll contact the authorities.
No, I'll take care of that.
Doctor, be careful.
It'll be all right. Go on.
Freeze program. Then what happened?
I left the station with Manua. The next day, when I heard the station had exploded, I knew what had happened. He'd killed Dr. Apgar.
Thank you. You are excused.
Tana leaves.
Captain, I have established motive, method, and opportunity. In any court in the Federation that is sufficient to warrant the extradition of the accused, I will await your decision forthwith.
We focus on the ready room. Picard and Troy are talking.
Bing, 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 bing. I swear these fish never eat. I don't see any alternative. Do you?
We both know Will is innocent.
Oh, my God. Of course he's innocent, but as a Starfleet captain, I can't allow myself the luxury of yielding to my personal feelings. The evidence warrants a trial. I'll have to allow extradition.
Do you think there is enough evidence to prove his innocence?
No. Rude. I didn't mean to.
Captain, I believe we found the source of the radiation. Can you join us on the bridge?
What is happening? Acknowledged.
Picard and Troy leave the ready room. We focus on the bridge. Data, LaForge, and Wesley are back at the science station. Picard and Troy join them.
As you know, Captain, we are looking for a phenomenon that reoccurs every 5 hours, 20 minutes, and 3 seconds.
The interval between radiation bursts.
We found one such phenomenon on the planet's surface.
It's the field generator that Apgar used during his research. When it's fully charged, it automatically emits an energy pulse that takes 5 hours, 20 minutes, and 3 seconds to recharge itself.
It must have been left on after the explosion of the lab.
But why would a generator be affecting the Enterprise this way?
It should not be. It's a harmless field generator.
But we knew that.
Hold on, let me just open up this guy's
component of
part
Dicko's
of his head or whatever. Yeah.
Check that android.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with him. I'll do a full diagnostic. But we knew that somehow it was related to our radiation burst, and then the pieces started just falling together.
Chris.
Damn it, Data.
Data, what is wrong
Data.
with you?
Data.
His motion chip is malfunctioning.
I'm honking his wiener. Honk, honk, honk.
We now know what is causing the burst and why the science section exploded, sir. We now know why this what we now
Okay. And we also know who killed Dr. Apgar.
Stop moving the damn script.
We focus on the holodeck, space station lab. Picard is addressing the room. In attendance are Riker, Troy, LaForge, Craig, Manua, and Tana.
Chief Inspector, we've watched the events replayed over and over again, and I'm impressed and admittedly dismayed by the body of evidence against Commander Riker. But isn't it remarkable that all the witnesses, all the different points of views of the events aboard the space station and we really haven't seen what happened. It's all just speculation, right? Like, this whole thing is just stupid.
I don't understand anything you just said.
Allow me. Dum. With the help of Mr. LaForge,
Hi.
explain. Computer, load Moana Program 1. Time index
Moana.
1441. Play program.
Fine, whatever. Starfleet will get its Krieger wave converter. These things take time. I've had a few setbacks, that's all.
Freeze. Mrs. Akbar, this was from your deposition. It would seem to suggest that your husband had failed to create Krieger waves.
Yes, but he was very close to breakthrough.
He said he needed more time. He was upset by our early arrival. But in fact, I maintain he already made a plan that breakthrough and... Wait, I don't know if I read that sentence correctly. I'm going to do it again. But in fact, I maintain he already had made that breakthrough and he was lying to us. Pervert.
On what basis?
For the last several hours, the Enterprise has been experiencing unusual radiation bursts. We've identified them as Krieger waves.
Mm-hmm.
Krieger waves? But that's impossible. From where?
From right here, inside the holodeck.
We recreated your science lab in every conceivable detail. Essentially, what was in the original lab is here.
Including the Krieger wave converter that Dr. Apgar claims didn't work, except it does work.
Your field generator on the planet's surface has been sending out harmless energy charges, with which its facsimile has been converting into Krieger waves, dick waves as we call them.
But the holodeck can't create anything dangerous.
Well, it didn't. When you get down to basics, the converter is nothing more than a complex series of mirrors and reflective coils. The energy from the field generator down on the planet, the script move, simply reflects off the elements in the converter, which in turn into a highly focused Krieger/Dick waves.
And those same waves have been randomly striking different areas of our ship as we orbit the planet, and our angle to the generator changes.
Why would Dr. Apgar lie about his success?
Computer, run Moana Program 1. Time code 1438.
We focus on the holodeck, space station living quarters. We see Manua and Apgar in their quarters again, before Riker and LaForge arrived.
Manua, someday I'll be able to reward you for all your patience. I'll get you everything you ever dreamed of.
I have all the reward I need.
Freeze program. Run Riker Program 2. Time code 1610.
To your success, Doctor.
And the rewards that come with it.
Freeze.
I never said that.
Nevertheless, it seems clear that your husband was motivated to earn the kind of rewards that pleased you, Mrs. Akbar.
What's wrong with that?
Well, he would not have earned great profits from his dealings with Starfleet. We were only interested in a new power source.
But if he could turn this into a weapon, it would be worth a lot to the Romulans, the Ferengi, and a few others. Now, Dr. Apgar had been ordering extra dicosilium for months, or dicosilium. That is pretty good indication that he was trying to create large reflective coils.
Yes, and when the away team arrived earlier, he must have been worried that Starfleet was becoming suspicious. He needed more time to finish his work. Akbar said that each of the 3 versions... What is that sentence? No doubt he was afraid that Commander Riker might learn the truth and cut off his support prematurely. Discovering Commander Riker with his wife didn't help matters. I submit that he decided to murder Commander Riker.
Ridiculous.
Is it? Is it really, computer? Run Tanya Program 4. Time index 1814.
We focus on the holodeck, space station lab.
I'll contact the authorities.
No, I'll take care of that.
Freeze!
Apgar has sat down in front of a computer console.
Tanya, exactly is Akbar... What? Tanya, what exactly is Akbar doing here?
Activating the generator on the planet.
Why would he do that?
Maybe he was going to work on the converter. I don't know.
Maybe he was already thinking ahead to his next confrontation with Commander Riker. Computer! Play Riker Program 4, you motherfucker. Time index 24-1.
What are you going to put in your report, Riker? That there's no justification for all the extra dicocilium I requested? That's why they sent you early, isn't it?
Doctor.
I can explain why I needed it. They have no idea what my problems are. There are explanations for all of it. They're just very embarrassing.
I don't judge. I don't need explanations.
Freeze it again. To Akbar, this must have seemed as though Commander Riker were confirming his worst fears. And I believe it was now that he finally decided to kill him.
You forget, Picard. We know the energy pulse which blew up the reactor originated from Commander Riker's position, not Dr. Apgar's.
We are hypothesizing that Dr. Apgar energized the converter at the moment that Commander Riker's beam out, hoping to make his death look like a transporter accident, but something went wrong. The energy pulse hit the transporter beam and reflected back to the reactor, which caused the explosion.
An interesting hypothesis, but impossible to prove.
Not really. We know that the field generator on the planet has been repeating a discharge ever since the explosion. The intervals are like clockwork, except the explosions occur 0.0014 seconds after the initial discharge. And the only explanation for that variance is the time it would take for the energy pulse to bounce back from the converter or from the transporter beam to the reactor.
We've arranged a demonstration to illustrate. Much like the paintings at the beginning of this episode. It's almost like the whole thing is being wrapped up in a neat little package at the end. Mr. LaForge, don't you agree? I think it's about time, isn't it?
Oh, it's time. Computer! Load program. LaForge 1. Coordinate auto engage time sequence. The next discharge for the field generator is scheduled to occur in just a few moments and will align the holodeck program to recreate the final events as Commander Riker describes them. Only this time, our facsimile will automatically process the energy charge from the planet and reflect it just as the original converter did before the explosion.
If we're correct, we'll know instantly.
Auto engage time sequence synchronized.
Still don't know why we changed that voice.
Then we have nothing further to say to one another.
I'll tell my captain to expect your grievance.
Do that.
Riker to Enterprise. I'm ready to leave now.
Stand by, Commander. Engage the transport.
The top of the converter lights up. A beam goes out to Riker and bounces back to the middle of the machine. There's one small explosion and then a bigger one. The program is terminated, and we are in a bare holodeck, aside from the table and chairs where everyone is seated. They probably should have disappeared too, but let's not get into the holodeck physics plot holes just now.
Absolutely, I agree. Dr. Akbar killed himself during this attempt to kill Commander Riker. Turns out it was a trap after all. Am I right? It's a trap. We all know. We've seen it.
Based on this new evidence and a substantial amount of dicocilium, I withdraw my request for Commander Riker's extradition. Commanders, my apologies.
See ya.
We focus on the bridge.
Number one, have we any further business in the Tortuga system?
Not that I know of. I'd be more than willing to put it behind me.
Then perhaps you would do me the pleasure of getting this ship underway.
With pleasure, sir. Ensign Crusher, set course for Amila 2. Warp 3.
Course laid in, sir.
Engage. Oh no! Did I not program what's that? I didn't program the engage.
Engage. You forgot.
Oh my God, you're missing the last sound, Dave.
We could all just yell it together. How about that? One.
Now
two,
the whole
three.
thing's gone to hell.
Engage.
You ruined it.
I'm getting there. It's there. I know I pulled it. And yes, that concludes our reading of Star Trek Radio Theaters, A Matter of Perspective. And wow, that was some fun times. What a crew we had here tonight. Well, get how are the Jays doing, by the way?
Tied 2
we got
2-2.
A tight 2-2.
A tight 2-2. Okay. Well, let's quickly talk about our cast here tonight. My name is Dave Mader. I was playing Commander Riker. We had Jane Mader here. She was playing the roles of Wesley Crusher and Tana, sometimes Tanya.
Yes.
Beautiful job, both of you guys.
But she never objected either way.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wesley, no.
Of course, playing our Captain Picard here tonight, it was Stephen Waters, who was always saying,
I'm pretty sure that I pronounced every single name and place and location correctly.
Sure. There was some good improvs there, Stephen. Well done. Of course, I want to always give a big shout out to Ashley Millard, who is our great narrator and script editor. And helping pull everything together before these performances. And of course, with her husband Kevin playing the role of Dr. Apgar. Is it Apgar? I was getting confused on what his name was.
Admiral Akbar.
Admiral Akbar. Yeah, you were playing Antonio Napa from Oz, which was great. What is this layout?
Okay. Oh, what is
this
that?
is the L-Cars layout.
This is the L-Cars layout. Okay. Wow. Cool. I want to also acknowledge who is next here. Let's bring in our other producer here on Radio Theater. It's Heather Narduzzi, who was playing Mrs. Manua, or was it
It's pronounced Moana.
It was Moana.
Moana.
The Wayfarer of the
Please
sea.
note my
Beautiful
hair.
hair.
On the Chinese screen.
You dressed the entire part. It was great.
Ohana, Miss Family.
Very well done. Thank you, Heather. Playing our android and our computer was Chris Murphy, the world mind himself. Which every time we were like, why did we change that voice for the computer? That was a great line.
I tried to do my Miss Bajel Barrett.
Yes.
You nailed it, brother. You nailed it.
Yes. You had quite a bit of techno babble to get through.
I thought those were sounds that Dave had pulled from the episode. I couldn't tell the difference, really.
Yeah.
I read that script and my brain was like, I'm not going to say this perfectly the first time, so I'm going to have to practice this. You're welcome.
Well, no, very great job. It was very some interesting show here. Sorry, I'm just somebody who had even more technobabble than probably anyone else was Jodie Simpson tonight, playing Geordie LaForge.
And Muppet Geordie LaForge.
Muppet, yeah. Why are all my crew Muppets? I don't understand this.
Here.
I could
Forever my wire master, Jodie.
Yes.
LaForge.
Our chief investigator, Crag, as played by Woody Allen himself, Jeff Mader.
It sounded Australian with a lisp to me.
I watched a lot of
Australian
TV.
stuck in Jersey.
I was trying to do New York, Australian, and a little tad of Jewish.
There was a tiny bit where I'm like, is he going to be like over here at the end of every?
I thought you were trying to do like a Sopranos character.
Yeah,
it was a mix.
I thought it was Woody Allen. That was my take.
It was
on
basically Woody Allen, but there was also
Australian Woody Allen,
and then Italian. Sometimes I went Italian.
No, you
remember that part in the middle where he kept
Italian
yelling,
person.
"It's a spicy
You did not.
meatball," and we were like, "Whoa!"
As an Italian person,
I just realized the impression and Steve's background actually
New York has a new problem.
True.
Also, great job from Jessica Chan playing the roles of Dr. Crusher and Deanna Troi tonight. Loved both of them. I wish you had more lines. I was like, I want these characters to talk more.
I
but
didn't
they
know it was almost like you were like French Canadian or something. You're like,
Every
"What's
time you
going
did
on
Troy-
over here?"
I made the mistake of doing a Grover impression with my kids, and now every day they're like, "No, mommy, you can't talk to me. You have to be Grover." Boy, everything is like, "Okay, what do you want for lunch, guys? Okay, we will have the peanut butter and
Every time you were talking, I kept thinking of pierogies for some
It
strange
kind of
reason.
works for the Deanna Troi, not quite European, not quite British accent. So it was.
Well, the
but,
Grover is
May
always
not
like
quite
very
Muppet.
eager but terribly wrong most of the time, which I think also works well for Troy.
Oh, it does, yeah. Of course, always playing the great roles from Philadelphia. It was Tom Mott Tyrell in the roles
Oh my
along
God,
with Baxter
so
there.
good. So good. My favorite.
Baxter.
Everything that came out of your mouth was
I think
golden.
Baxter's out with the light at this point.
So good.
Yeah, stand by, Commander. It was
Yeah.
Hold on a second. What the hell's going on here? I can't see here. What's going on here?
Yeah, I don't know. There was that one scene with Worf where you were like, I don't know how to say words, but
Yeah.
What?
He encased Worf the way he needs to be encased in
Yeah.
TNG, which is useless.
His Worf is always so constipated. Like to me,
Yeah.
like, he's like, "Ugh, what are we gonna do here?
Sounds like he's pinching one out. Yeah.
Eddie O'Brien always titillates me there, Mott. I gotta tell you,
What's that word?
titillate.
Oh, titillate.
Totally. Because when the first time Mott played O'Brien in that Deep Space Nine episode, he was like, when my mother was, but it was more Philly. When my mother was screaming when she was pregnant, the neighbors didn't know to be scared or titillated, So.
So when we were deciding on who was going to have what roles, I said, let's do Mott for the Worf O'Brien roles because I love when Mott does Klingons. It always makes me laugh. And then Heather goes, how's his Irish? Dave and I just go, terrible but hilarious.
We sent her clips. We're like, listen to this.
Yeah.
And there was that time that Jessica was like, do you miss Ireland?
But still better than Dave's Irish.
Yeah.
Scottish. She's Scottish.
Dave's Scottish.
I stand by it.
Toronto just scored a third, baby. Let's go.
Oh, they went ahead.
We're in the heads.
All right.
Death to the opposition.
Death to
what
the
character
opposition.
you're doing, it's with the Philly accent. Like Philly is the war zone.
That base is loaded, nobody out.
That sounds like baseball.
Right.
Is
Wow,
it
great
possible to do a bit of a plug here?
Yeah, of course.
For everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, so my name is Stephen Waters. I was the character Captain Jean-Luc Picard of this episode, and I do a YouTube channel called The Three-Eyed Theorist, as well as another YouTube channel called Darth Theorist, where we tell stories, hopefully engaging stories. I think they are. I think they're pretty good. But next week we're doing something that's pretty cool and unique, or not unique. It's actually one of the least unique things you'll ever see, but it's one of those things that I'm like, I like being a little kid who loves Halloween, so I'm going to make this Halloween thing for my YouTube channels, and I would like to play for you the trailer now, if that's
Of
okay.
course. Yes, please.
A long time ago, in a galaxy of endless wars. Some stories are older than the stars themselves. Tales whispered in shadows. Stories the Jedi dared never to record. Last year, we brought you a tale steeped in fire and drowned in mud, pulled straight from a nightmare, and cast back to hell. This year, Darth Theorist unleashes not one nightmare, but four. Four tales of terror, carved from the darkest corners of the galaxy, each one a little on the dark side. 4 days, 4 writers, 4 stories. Let's explore the depths of it in the videos.
Wow.
Yay!
That was impressive.
Very good.
Wow.
Very exciting.
I'm
Can't wait for the Disney
extremely
walk,
excited for it. I love Halloween. It's my favorite time of the year. So we have decided to do like a freaky stories thing with our channel. And yeah, I hope other people are excited as well. I just wanted to share with you guys. So.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. That was amazing.
And while we
Check it
were
out. I love
watching that
Halloween.
trailer, the Blue Jays scored another 2 runs.
What?
More baby!
Oh my
right
god.
now.
See, I'm telling you, the Force works in mysterious ways, people.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it for you, Mott. We're gonna do it for the Phillies. You know, who got beat up by those Dodgers. So
Revenge of the Phillies.
Avenge the
Revenge
Phillies.
of the Phillies.
Exactly. Well, with that, I think we'll probably sign off for tonight. I think we all want to see if we can catch the rest of the game here. It's looking good here for the Jays. What inning are they in?
6.
Bottom of 6.
All right. Well, I want to thank the whole cast. I want to appreciate everyone coming together here on a late Friday night, especially during the World Series and everything else going on here. I want to, again, thank Ashley and Heather for all their helps behind the scenes, Jane for putting up with me, and everyone else, too, you know.
She is the real hero
You all
here.
know.
They all know.
We know.
We know, girl.
She's the real hero.
Yes, she is. Well, thanks so much. Go Jays, go. And we'll see you next time here on Live Long and Podcast. You have a great night, and we'll see you next time here.
Love you guys, all of you, every single one.
See you next time.
Join me on Twitch at WorldMine.
Come play Helldivers with me.
I'm gonna play so much Arc Raiders the next week. You guys have no idea.
Beam up some Star Trek content with Live Long and Podcast. A roundtable movie discussion with Hey, did you see this one? And take a peek into the darkness with Heard Noise, Must Investigate with Michael Chan. Watch us duke it out on trivial debates. And let's chat about TV with the Super Mater Brothers. It's all here on the United Federation of Podcasts.